Hello, hello. Let this notification go out for a little bit. It has been a while for sure. Got moved, getting somewhat settled, but time will tell how things totally line out. See, we got Jerry was in here earlier. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Carpenter Self Reliance. You got Brett over at Collecting with Cool. Hey, Brett. There's Wendy over at Willoway Ranch. There's Charlie, Brandy, and Autumn over there at Pafford Homestead. How you doing? And Brenda just slipped in. Said she forgot. Me too. And I talked about it Monday on Boots and Bounties Live, and I was thinking about doing it, but I hadn't really decided on it. And I think if nothing else, we can use it as a catch-up for everybody that's over here. I got Lone Cowboy Adventures. Good to see you too. So if y'all do have a question, go ahead and put it in, type Q, put your question in there. We're going to try to do this about an hour-ish because I still got stuff to help do around the house. We're still in between, and like everybody else, we have all this freezing, nasty snow potential coming this way.
Stop it.
Anyone doesn't want me to keep saying snow, but we're not supposed to get anything really. It's supposed to be rain, no accumulation, but we'll see how it goes. We got Sandy's Country Crafts. Hello, hello. Get my list. Still need to update my new list. Well, the new names we got to already put in. It's already 4 pages long, but that's all right. Hey, Mitchell, Henderson Family Farm. How you doing? It has been quite a while, that's for sure. But it's good to be back for a little while. We'll see how this plays out. So it's bits of me. That is Sandy. Sandy, same as bits of me. So, you see, our background is different from the old the help desk. We have gotten moved, but not totally set up. But we have some of the stuff set up. Wendy said if it doesn't stall above us, we are looking at 5 to 8 inches. Oh my goodness.
No.
If it stalls, they said we can get up to 22 inches. Wendy, I'm going to let you have that because I don't want none of that.
Wendy,
Can I go to her house?
You wouldn't be able to get to her house.
exactly.
It'd be like up to here on you.
Okay.
But thankfully, we don't have any animals yet at the new homestead. Yeah, Wendy, I will be saying some prayers for y'all and everybody else that's dealing with this because I know it's dumped quite a lot. Hey, Mark, how you doing? There's Patty Fish. Huh? No. Little Ridge Farm. Send me your mailing address, Mark. I tried to put in your address to send you your gift that you won over or that was gifted to you as part of the Boots and Bounty giveaway. But the address that was in your video or under your video, it wouldn't pull up on USPS to give you to give me a good address. So I just want to make sure it is a good address before I send it out. Because once I put the address in, they send it. I've already paid to ship it. And I just want to make sure that it's right before I do that because I'm only going to pay to ship it once. We got Mike. Hey, Mike. That video, I wish I could show it on here, but I can't do that. Mike sent me probably one of the most hilarious realty videos I've ever seen. Mike is out there in the Northeast, and he's looking for some property. And he ran across this video. Somebody went out and did a tour driving out to this property that's out in the middle of nowhere. And I was cracking up. I had to come home and I showed it to Casey and the kids, and they were just laughing. They didn't laugh near as hard as I did, but it was just, I could imagine the beating that Ford was going through. And it was a Ford, so. And it was a Ford. Let's see. Thank you, Mark. I just want to do that because I did try to put it in and it didn't recognize your address. It said it wasn't a valid, it didn't match up. So I just want to make sure so I can send it to you. Mike, yeah, he destroyed that poor truck. What did Charlie say? I lost all my elements I wanted to share when I bought it. I did not buy the subscription this time, but I did for a year. Okay, then if you do that, you'll have to go in and re-download your stuff again. If they don't carry over because it's saved to your local computer as you do it. So you will have to go back and re-download all of the elements and everything that you had in there. You'll have to do that if you don't have buy like the one and done kind of thing. Even though so when they change, because we just did one where it said we had the 12, but then it said, well, you got to pay for it. Or if you don't want to pay for it, you have to revert back to 11 and uninstall, and it was just a whole big nightmare.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. Just stay with your 11 if you paid for the infinite one that you have for forever, and don't worry about it. But if you bought it, you will have to turn around and re-download anything that you had prior to your purchase, because it treats it as a separate install.
It pops up and it'll say download the free update, and then once it gets done, taking 11 off, putting 12 on.
Mm-hmm.
Then whenever you go to log into it, it's like, oh, you have to pay for this. It's $29.99. And then it says revert to older versions. Well, then it has a problem of taking 12 off and putting 11 back on there, and you have to go back through the whole thing.
Yeah, but they said they lost the stuff they downloaded, the extras. I'm just saying he had to go back in and get those again.
Don't click the free download. It's not fun.
There's Miss Andale. How you doing, Miss Andale? And there's Shadow. Good to see you on here. It's been a little while. There's Jacob. Has been a little while. I know I've been seeing your videos go up though. Yeah, Jacob. Memory serves me correct. And there's Tasha, Art and Adventure with Tasha. How you doing, Tasha? Yeah, so just re-download those again. It is kind of a pain. And if you install Filmora on one computer, you can have multiple people on the same computer use it, but they have different partitions in the program. So if I have stuff I download on mine, as far as the effects and all that kind of stuff, it will not carry over to Casey's on her login because it's treated as a separate program, even though it's a one program on the computer. So that's another thing to keep in mind too. If you downloaded it on yours and then Brandy gets on it and she has a different login, well, then she's going to have to do her own downloads for what she wants to use on hers while she's doing it. So just another thing to keep in mind, even though it's the same program in between the different people logging into the computer with the different password and stuff.
Hi, everybody.
Emma's in the middle of making chaotic dough.
Yes.
So those that know are
being temperamental.
It is.
Need to send you more of those. Yeah, please do, Mike. Send me those. I look forward to those because those cracked me up. That made my day.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte, yeah, it is. So I mean, just keep that in mind. Because I downloaded a whole bunch of cool stuff on mine and then logged into Casey's after I did that, and none of them were there. They were like all gone. And I said I've downloaded a bunch of cool effects and stuff to use on the videos and stuff. And then that's when I realized they didn't carry over because I logged back into mine and they were all there. So as far as the catch up, y'all can see the background we've moved. For those that may not follow us on our main channel, Boots and Bounty, we have moved. We left a third of an acre and bought 5.5 acres. Well, it ended up being 5.5 acres. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole live that we dedicated to that whole drama. But we are moved. We are getting settled, and we started doing dance classes on Wednesday. So that's why I haven't gotten back to doing these lives yet on Wednesday, because at the same time I would normally do the live, we're doing the dance classes. So I'm not sure quite yet. Miss Brenda said, hey, Emma.
Hi, Miss Brenda.
I'm not sure exactly when we're going to get back to doing that. Hey, Casey, said Brenda.
Hi. I'm doing dough.
There, but she's helping Emma with her dough nightmare.
It groweth everywhere.
She was letting it rise and had it covered, and it overgrew the bowl. She's making,
Yeast rolls.
Yeast rolls. And
All right.
I just showed you on the community tab. Oh, thanks, Mitchell. Appreciate that.
So heavy.
We've gained a few during my absence, and I've lost as many as I gained. which is expected with being gone and not put any content out. So I figured I would stall out. But I have gotten some thanks to a lot of y'all. I still see new views. I'm seeing comments come in even on the prior videos of the walkthroughs that we did, and so hopefully those are up. I'm gonna leave those up, so hopefully they'll help somebody out. There's new people coming in every day starting on YouTube, or that's on YouTube and still don't know what's going on, which is the majority of all of us, because we think we know what's going on. We don't, because they keep changing stuff. And then, like, everybody has community tab now. That was something you used to have to earn. You can get monetized, but if you do purely shorts, now you've got to get a ton of views on them shorts in like 2 months. But you can get monetized if you do purely shorts. That's something that's changed while I've been away. I don't know what's going on. What do you mean, Jerry? What's going on? So right now, we did get the freezers out of our bedroom. So the computer setup is on the island in the kitchen. So there's the living room, and then the kitchen is over there. I haven't been able to do a video in the last 2 weeks because my computer crashed again. Oh gosh, Mitchell. Just bought a brand new one. Just came home. Just came in the mail. I've been downloading it. Feel more back to it. Yeah, it takes a little time. How to do the live when scheduled. Yeah, we were talking about that. Jerry. Once me and Heather get a forever home, you know I'm going to be picking your brain. Hey, please do, Mike. Look forward to that. Tasha said, my second channel that I just started is just going to have shorts. And there, you can do that. If you get, I believe it's 10 million views in 2 months, which if you do pure shorts and enough of them hit, that is easy, that you can get it done. But it all depends on, you know, if you have small animals, dogs, small children, babies, you've got short gold right there.
2 bowls on top of the golf cart before you ask while they're up there, okay?
2 what?
2 bowls.
2 bowls of dough up on the top of the golf cart.
Because I don't want to put them in that white one because it stinks. I wouldn't have no more room in the other 2 coolers.
Why don't you just wash the cooler out? That's too much work.
They're just sitting on top of the golf cart.
Okay. So don't drive off with the dough on top of the golf cart.
Oh, yeah. Don't go to the golf cart. It's fine.
Okay, so if I do, take it off. Okay.
Yeah.
There's her dough before they rise. Just showing you. I gotta put them in the freezer.
So if you're close, there you go. You can get some rolls off of Emma. She'd gladly sell them to you. Let's see. Had an offer to review a new item. Don't want to ruin video, so we'll see if it comes in. There's a lot of offers going out right now, Brenda. We had one on Boots and Bounty, and it was, I got your question mark, Jerry. We'll circle back to that about scheduling. I'm going to show how to do that. Some of those stuff you got to watch and make sure they're not sketchy. Do your own homework. Don't click at any links and any emails they send you. Do your own homework to look them up. You know, they say our stuff's on Amazon. Click on this link. Don't click on those links. Go do your own research. Check the item out. See if it's legit. If at all possible, make them ship to a P.O. box and do not give them your home address. We had one. It was for a small hand chainsaw, battery operated chainsaw, and wanted us to do it. I said, well, okay, cool. We're interested because I could use it because I have a bunch of trees to trim here at the new homestead. And they were like, well, give us your mailing address. We'll send you one to try out. You know, we just asked you to do a video on it. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Ship it to here. And I give them a P.O. box. And they're like, well, we don't ship to a P.O. box. I'm like, okay, well, then I guess we can't do it because, you know, they said, well, can we ship it to your home? What's your home address? And no. If you can ship it to my home address, you can ship it to a P.O. box. So make sure you protect yourself. Don't give out your information because a lot of people will try to scam out anyone that has a YouTube channel to doing reviews. A lot of them are legit. I'm not saying they're all wrong. I'm just saying be careful and be cautious. It's totally up to you to do what's best for you. Let's see. There's Nick. Hey, Nick. AZ Highland Homestead. How you doing? Let's see. Oh, you're not, Nick? Sorry to hear that. Nick said he's not posting on YouTube anymore. Oh, goodness. I use the PO box. That's all we have anyway. That's the way to do it, Brando. You do that stuff. I did the mini chainsaw, got it, and loved it. Well, good. Was it a soccer? I think it's SAKER, I believe was the brand. That's who reached out to us. I looked it up. It was legit and had good reviews. I just didn't want to give out our personal home address to ship it to. Just be cautious on that because then they may actually send it to you, but like they'll ask for your phone number, your email address, all that kind of stuff. And that's just too much stuff. Yeah, I'm not comfortable giving that out to them. But Jerry's thing, we'll go ahead and cover that real quick. Jerry says, how do you do live when scheduled? Now, he's had some problems. He'll schedule live, and then when it comes time, he's not able to get the live going. So we're going to do this. You can see we're at 391 subscribers. That's awesome. I'll take that. I didn't go negative while I was been gone so long. But Jerry, if you come in here and you go to, let me make sure y'all are seeing that. Because I'm on one screen. That's the other thing of having this one setup is we only have one computer monitor out. All right, if you go live, it'll be fun because I'm on StreamYard, so we'll see how this plays out. Oh, you'd be surprised, Brenda. I've gotten offers too on Mr. Boots, and it just some of them are legit, some are not. A lot of them are. I mean, take your time, go through it, and make sure it's what you want to do. So we're going to do start at a later date. So we're going to schedule. My computer's running really slow. I had to restart it. Logan's been on it playing games all day. So we're going to come up here to schedule a stream. Schedule with previous settings. We're going to say reuse settings. And it'll just automatically copy everything off of what I did for this live that we're currently on. You can change your name, your day, whatever you want to do with it. You're going to scroll down. We're going to go next. We're going to make sure we got our live chat replay. You want to do, I always do subscriber mode only and your slow mode. And then we'll go to visibility. This is where you're scheduling it, and this is where you set your date. So we're just going to do one because this is just for show. We'll do it for tomorrow. And you set your time, and you're going to hit done. That one did. So now, this one is upcoming. When you get ready to do it, you would come in here to manage. Let's go back. One. When you're ready to do it, Jerry, you would come back in here to YouTube. If you're doing it through YouTube, click on create, go live. Then that's going to pull up the same kind of screen we were in. You're going to want to go to manage. Then you click manage, and then you come down to the one that you're wanting, and you click on that one. And then it'll automatically let you get ready to start your live. Pull that out.
Did I just put this on my drill?
Yes.
There's another thing it goes in.
This is a bit.
Okay.
So then you click that, it automatically launches it, and then you're good to go. It won't let me do it because I'm already on a live. Let's see. Get back to this one. So hopefully that helped, Jerry. If not, let me know. We can try to get together and walk through it. Over the saw's legitimate. They just sent me a car buffer. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, it was a soccer. Well, good. I'm glad you got your fit out of it. What?
Where's the what?
She's here, Emma.
Yeah. Make sure everything's picked up. Did that help you, Jerry? Let's see.
I've got to take the curtain rod down.
Yeah, that'll work, Jerry. Just let me know. I'm more than happy to hop on and help you out. But that should be pretty easy. You have company. Yeah, you see the headlights pull up? That's Emma's ex-stepmom. She used to be her stepmom when she was married to her daddy. Then they're no longer married, but she still gets there and spends time with it from time to time. So you can also do it from StreamYard, right? Yeah, that's right, Metro. You do the same settings. You schedule it for later, and then when you log into StreamYard, it does the exact same thing. You got to manage. You do get the one you want to start, and you click it, and then you'll hit go live. So it works the same way on whether it's on StreamYard or on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I didn't notice or click the manage. Yeah, manage, and you had to click the one and then hit go live, which I already had a live going, so it wouldn't let me start another one. That's the only downside of doing it live while I'm on here. So if we need to, I can get with you, Jerry, and we can go through and do it by a Google Meet or something like that, and share screen and go through it that way if we need to. What?
Didn't let me help her with the pay wall.
It's fine. It's a box. Logan got where he wants to help do everything, which is not a bad thing. He's trying to work on the muscles. Got him some little weights in there he can work on. Is there any other questions anyone has had or wanted to ask while we're sitting there working on this? But this little here, a little there.
Mm-hmm. I think we're going to scoot the island back a little bit.
We're shaking the island.
Yeah. The whole floor is kind of weak. We just scooted the cabinet stuff over and put it in there.
Random company coming in as we're doing it live. Tell Casey to put Christmas cards on the branches with no lights. Yeah, I've got a stack of them. Now, there's some more. There's some more that came in today, I believe. But I got to go to the post office tomorrow, so I'm going to wait and pick those up tomorrow. And then we can do that. Because I got a few more prizes to send out that we gave away over there. So I'm going to get ready to get those together. And hopefully I can get those shipped or ready to send out tomorrow to everybody. But this is it. I may try to do a walk around outside of the property. Not so much inside, but the outside to show everybody around. We did a brief one for some of the members and some other people that were able to see it before it was marked members only. So I may do that and show that here to let everybody see where we're going. I think it's really blurry. Maybe that's just me. This screen. I didn't clear up. Interesting. No other questions? Well, then let's go look at somebody then. Thank you, Nick. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Stay warm the best you can. I'm not sure if the weather is coming through is getting y'all, because I know y'all already have the higher elevations there in Arizona. Mike said, did you decorate the outside of the house? No.
Not this year.
No, this house doesn't have any gutters, and we're looking at doing some stuff. There was so much we had to do when we first moved in that was the furthest thing from my mind, and we didn't want to go cheap and just get one of those little projectors that you stick on the ground and it throws the lights on the house. It was like if we weren't going to be able to do it, we weren't going to do it at all. So we just left it alone for this year. I got my solar light just to shine some light on the house outside. But as far as Christmas lights, no. It's okay to delete all things you make on Canva and iMovie without losing anything. If you make it on Canva, it automatically saves it for you. So you shouldn't have to delete anything on Canva. Now, I'm not sure on iMovie how that works because that's an Apple thing that I don't mess with. Hey, Amanda and Fern, how you doing? Our Life Off Grid. Good to see you on here.
Okay.
She does live where she sells some of her products and stuff too. So if you've not gone check her out, check out Amanda over at Our Life Off Grid. Mark said he don't have any Christmas lights. No, I mean, I've got them. I always used to hang them from the gutters. And of course, this house has 0 gutters and it has a tin metal roof. So that's been some adjustments on getting used to all the noise from the everything, limbs and everything hitting the roof. You don't even have a tree. That's right. I'm sure that you could have, hey, do like Clark Griswold and just go cut you one. And then you can have your own Christmas tree, the exact size that you need for you, Mark. Are you picking on us Apple people? I always pick on Apple people, Mike. To each their own, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Some people prefer it, some people don't. I'm just one of those that don't. It just seems like they make everything more difficult. But we all have our things that we like and things that we don't like about Apple or about Android. I know some people have flip-flop. It all depends on what works for them and what their uses are. Amanda, that wasn't necessary. Oh, no, we're always here to help each other, Amanda. It doesn't matter if it's about a live stream or products or a gift or any of that. Hey, Joy of the Garden. I'm glad to see you here too. Glad I caught this. Yes, it has been quite a while since we've done a live. Since the old house. So that was before October. I think is when we did the last one. I believe it was in September when we stopped doing it. What are you eating?
Eating.
Marshmallows?
I'm hungry.
Okay. I'll hang a green air car freshener.
Okie dokie. Okay, fine.
Yeah, it'll be green. It'll be about the equivalent of the same.
No, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Okay. Red nose. Let's see if we can write Rudolph.
Hey,
Hiya.
She's supposed to be taking her out to eat. Nah, give me that. I felt it
Your
fall.
wallet fell.
I felt it fall out of my pocket. We're not getting my wallet this time. Last time I fell out of my pocket. Quit jumping around. Seriously. You got all that stuff in there. Go find some of it.
You can help me do this if you want.
They can go in the van. You have something to do. Yeah. So does anybody else have any questions or anything going on? If not, I'm going to go show some channel videos for the second half. I think that would be fun because I've not got to do that in a while. And a lot of people have grown and exploded since I've been gone, and some people have not. I've noticed. I've watched and looked around. Amanda says, you and that wallet, you need one on a chain. No. Then I get tangled up in the chain. Did I miss a property tour? No, Joy of the Garden. We did a brief one. Well, we actually did a pretty thorough one on the Boots and Bounty channel, the main channel. It was for members of that channel. They can see it. A bunch of other people did it just because it was a boo-boo on my part that I didn't change the visibility to members only. But we are going to be doing another tour before long. But after we do that one on the main channel, Casey said it's too cold right now. That we can, I'll get one done and take y'all around, probably on a live, and go out and do it that way. It'd probably be better to do it with a camera or something and video it and then upload it so it'll be a better quality. Because we are out in the middle of nowhere. We do have home fiber, so that's a blessing, at least where that's available. But this computer is not hardwired to the router, but the internet's fast enough. I did get some packages and letters in the mail from other channels helping me out. Oh, that's cool, Mark. Yeah, I got something. I'm sending you that hoodie that Penny donated to you. I'm gonna get that order once I confirm your address. I'll be getting that ordered and sent to you. Mike, I need an explanation of the members thing. What about Mike?
How to set it up.
Like, what is the purpose of it, or what are the benefits of it, or what is your question about the member thing? So make sure I answer it correctly. Hey, Penny, be humble in the sight of Yahweh.
3/4 cup, the whole thing.
Little Ridge, that's nice to hear. Yeah, I know. That's nice. Everybody's helping them out. I had no idea who sent most of them. Well, that doesn't matter. At least everybody was able to help you out the best they can, the way they are able to. So that's always a plus. Especially this time of year. I mean, everybody's trying to help somebody, or they should be. If you're not, then you look for somebody during the holidays that needs something. So the members thing, once you get monetized, you can set up a membership. It works for some channels. It does not work for some channels because you got to make sure you give people something, whether it's pictures from behind the scenes or you can set the different levels and what you want to give for those levels. But make sure whatever you say you're going to give them, you give them. Whether it's videos or lives, or we do a giveaway, and I guess I'm going to be trying to do that. I may do that tomorrow. If they're not delivering rolls, we may try to do a short members giveaway tomorrow for over on the Boots and Bounty. And what we do is what we get in from the memberships, we turn around and put all that back into a giveaway, and we give away merch and products back to those members. And it's just an extra give back that we do, and nobody does it. If you see almost all the other channels that have a membership, almost zero give away free merch back to their members. They take their stuff and they don't give anything back, or they just do lives. But almost nobody gives any kind of product or anything back to the people that are paying for a membership. You can set different levels. You can set your price. You can set one. You don't have to do anything. Hey, Denise, how you doing? Misplaced country girl. So it really depends on what you want to do. There's like on Boots and Bounty, there's a 99-cent boot scooter, and that's just the entry level. You still get to see pictures, but we do different giveaways on the members for the boot scooters, and then the one for the bounty hunters. So because the bounty hunters cost more, so they have a little better running for what they get because they're paying more for that kind of access. There's also different videos that are a playlist that's just for the bounty hunters. And that's some of the herbal stuff that we show you how to do it and make your own. Because some people have asked about that. So we've done that because some of the stuff that she's put up, local people have turned around and made videos, done the exact same products that we make and then turn around and sold it for themselves. And so that's one reason we don't put a lot of the products up. But most everything that we do, you can find yourself if you put in the time. But it's totally up to you to put in the time because they're paying for convenience because somebody else has already done it. But those ones that pay for that connection, we do have that for the bounty hunters. So you're paying for extra access, Mike. I need to check that out. I didn't know you even had that. Yeah, it's on. If you go to the Boots and Bounties page, it'll say join. And if you just click that, then you pick, it's a recurring monthly charge. That's another thing that people don't talk about. The memberships are a monthly charge. So if you put it on, let's say your Google Play and you have a gift card, well, if your balance runs out and you don't have a backup payment, your payment will cancel and you won't be renewed. So you may lose it and not realize that it turned off. I have some where I do free, I do surveys from Google for places we go shop or places we go eat. They'll send you surveys to do, and then I use that money to turn around and buy my memberships for the various channels that I have that I follow, like Mike's Fishing Home. I did them. I had Springfield Ridge Farm had one, but she just recently canceled their membership program. But there was a couple of other ones that I do, but it's all just trying to help support each other, and that's what it's all about. But Boots and Bounty chooses to take all that money, instead of pocketing it, we turn around and give it back to y'all, to the members. So that's something we do for them. And it's either 99 cents or it's $3.99. That's $3.99 a month, Mike. And see, what if I can see that on here? Let me see. Do it on this one because I'm already sharing it over here. channels, Boots and Bounty. Okay, so let's see, we're sharing that one, right? I don't like this one screen thing. Okay, so now y'all can see that screen. Let me flop back over there. Flop like I'm jumping somewhere. If you go over here to membership, if you're a member, you'll see all the stuff that's back here. This is extra little stuff like when our shed come in. That's all behind the scenes stuff y'all get to see that we do for the members. But if you say see perks or you want to upgrade, let's do that. So then it'll tell you how much it is. So there's 99 cents or there's the bounty hunters. And it'll tell you the stuff that you get back behind there for each level. So you can change, you can upgrade, you can downgrade it, or however you want to choose to do it. You're not stuck at that forever. When I have extra, I try to do it when I can, and I'll bump it up because Google gives it to you for free for doing surveys. I turn around and just give it to memberships to it. You know, I do ours to Boots and Bounty, then I also turn around and give one to other people. I'm just here to say hi. I'm tired. I understand, Denise. Me too. I don't like this phone thing. I got used to the 3 screens plus a laptop. I understand that, Mark. When we was at the other house, we had 2 screens. Of course, I had my office and in the sewing room. I had 2 screens and my computer. And then we had this computer, which was in the dining room. And this is where we normally did our lives over there. So this being everybody sharing one computer is interesting because Logan wants to play on the computer and play games. And then, we have to edit videos. Okay, she's editing videos, or we're trying to do bills, or we're trying to do this, and it's all taking turns, drawing straws, and everything on who's going to get to do what. You can on your tablet, remember?
Not in here.
I don't have it.
Because you said take it off.
No.
Wendy said, when are you going to start doing your weekly lives on this channel? This week and next week, for sure. I know this week and next week we don't have dance class. I'm debating on another night to pick up, maybe for an hour, to do it that way. Hadn't decided on what would be a good day, whether it's going to be Tuesday or Thursday. Miss Amanda, our life off grid said, "Hey Logan." So what do y'all think? It would be better for a Tuesday or a Thursday at 5? I know there's a bunch of other people that go live too. So that's another thing, trying to find a good time that there's not a whole bunch of other people live, because then you're going live with nobody. Miss Brenda said, "Hey Logan." Miss Brenda said, "What do you recommend when you buy a computer? Laptop, screen, and keyboard, or regular computer?" To each their own, Miss Brenda. It really depends on what you want to do with it. If you've got a dedicated place where you can set up, get a tower, and you can get a TV, you can get a TV cheaper than you can a computer monitor.
It depends on the process.
And it depends on what you want and how much you want to do, how much power you're going to have, how much you want to spend. I've done it. You can do it on a computer and then just have, as long as it's got a plug, you can connect it. If you do Tuesday, I have to be off at 5 to 6. There you go. But if you get a laptop, you got to make sure it has an HDMI plug, or you have to get a monitor that connects by USB. So that's another thing to look at. Every tower comes with at least one HDMI plug, and then you have your VGA plug, which is that blue plug that computer screens have used forever. But you just, whatever works best for you. If you use TV, what else would I need? You just need you can get a tower. This is what I did at our other house. I bought a TV. You can get like a 40-inch TV for like $100, $130 to $140 ish, 30-inch or so. Depends on how much room you got. You do what works for you, But you're gonna want at least probably a 32-inch. If you have a C drive docking port, yeah, you can do that too. That's right, Mitchell.
I prefer a mouse.
Yeah, Casey doesn't like the whole mouse pad on the laptop, so we've always had to use an actual Bluetooth mouse, which is good because you don't have to worry about the cables, which is another good thing. If you have a laptop, you can close the screen as long as you have it running to a TV. You can close the screen and have it where the screen turns off when you close the lid, and then that way it's not running your screen for no reason, and have it all the total output to the TV. I would do a tower. Most people would like laptops because you can just pack them up and take them with you, but you're paying about the same amount of money as getting a tower. So it really depends on what you want to do, Miss Brenda. Any recommendations on a ring light? Nope. We've tried them personally. Like as bright as I am right here, I'm not using a ring light. I'm actually, that's a light way up here in the ceiling. It looks like the sun. It's not the sun, but it sure feels like it sometimes. If you get those, make sure that you get one that works in the lighting you're going to be in. They change colors. The colors may not work for you. It may not work with your lighting situation, so you kind of have to play with those. We bought one and we tried it several times with low light. Either it was too bright, or it gave you a reflection, or you were shiny. It really all depends. I would say one from Walmart would work just as good as anywhere else. It's still just a circle putting out light. You just got to find one that adjusts it. I thought you had a light. Nope. That's just a really bright light. So I have to turn this on behind me, or I'm really white. So I got to put out something, another light on to offset this one here. I was wanting a laptop because of space, but don't know what kind and what I need. You'll need something with a decent processor, Brenda. And it all depends on what you get, whether you're getting a Mac or a Windows. If you're getting a Mac, I can't help you with any of that. I would probably talk to maybe Mitchell or somebody else that works in Macs. If you're doing Windows or something, you're going to probably want, some kind of Intel Pentium processor, i5 or better, because just for speed wise, i3 is going to be slow as death, and anything else, you get what you pay for. A laptop would work, and you could set it up on a counter and then run the HDMI cord too. I do Windows, not Mac. Good man, Mitchell. Good man. I know some people do Apple stuff. I think Jesse does too. And that's just not my thing. I've never really cared for them. I've tried them. I just don't like Mac. I don't like Apple products. They don't agree with me, and I don't agree with them. So Casey doesn't care for them either. So we just always stayed with Android and Windows. Apple is a horrible product. You're gonna get me blocked, Mitchell. Who's saying that? Hey, Wesley, Generational Homestead, how you doing? What do you recommend to film your videos? Mike, a phone works just as good. You don't have to go spend hundreds of dollars on getting a camera or a Canon M50 or any kind of this kind of stuff. Your phone takes just as good. If you get a decent, newer phone, you can record just as good a video as you can on these high-priced cameras. And then you can also, you already have that Wi-Fi update, so you can sit there and upload your stuff from your phone to Google Photos, which you have for free. You get 15 gigs for free with Google Photos, and you can turn around and download that to a computer, and then you can edit it and roll with it. Or you can edit it on your phone. There are editing apps. I just don't care to do it on the phone. It's a pain in the butt. I've done some on my phone. I did not care for the process. It was the same as using Filmora, just compacted. And it was too many extra clicks and buttons to do. Mike, if you're starting out, I would just do your phone. There's no sense in spending a bunch of money on something when the phones nowadays, there's no sense in almost, unless you just want a really high quality video to get a camera. Other than that, I wouldn't waste my money. Definitely not just starting out, unless it's something you're committing to. I use a phone for my videos, S22. Yeah, we got the S22 Ultra. That's what me and Casey have. So when we go dancing and stuff, we have that's what we go live on is our phones. Mm-hmm. I like Apple, Granny Smith apples, right, Penny? Mike's got an iPhone 13 Pro. Ooh, big money right there. You got the Pro version. Now they got the 14, so, you have to decide what you want to do. Agree on the phone. Never have camera with me. Yeah, I mean, it's usually most people never leave home without their phones. It's easy to just pull it out. The thing is, make sure you got a tripod or something, because they got the attachments for your phones, and you can get a tripod and use your phone, and boom, you're good to go. So I would say just use your phone. I would probably get a tripod and that little adapter so it'll screw into your tripod. And that's what we do when we line dance. When we're dancing on the weekends on Boots and Bounties channel, we just have the tripod up, have the little adapter on, slide our phone in, and we're good to go. Brandon said, I recorded a video of road trip the other day, but it won't let me upload it on iPad. Keeps saying not enough space, but I cleared almost everything off of it. Well, I'm gonna probably say it's because it's an iPad. But that may be not enough space in your cloud. I'm not really sure what the space, not enough space means, Brenda, because that may not be on the iPad itself. It may be on your iCloud. So you may want to look at that too and make sure that your iCloud's not full. I would just use Google Photos and roll on. Exactly. And that's the other plus of getting like a computer, or even a computer with an external hard drive. You still plug it into a laptop or a tower. And when our computer gets full, I get our external hard drive and I get everything backed up, and I have 2 copies of everything. And then I can clear it off the computer and we're good to go. So that's another thing, is make sure if you do that you can, that you have some kind of backup copy. Nina's phone, the same thing, and it ended up being because it wasn't updated. Oh, dang. I pay monthly for iCloud to have space. I don't know, Brenda. That's between you and Apple. Mitchell said that Nina's phone did the same thing, and it ended up being it needs to be updated. So make sure your phone's up to date. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not really sure, but I believe Mitchell on that deal. Emma's Google Photos got full, but it's because she takes a bazillion screenshots of everything. I don't know why. She has a desire to to screenshot everything so she can send it to somebody. Upload it to Rumble for triple backup. There you go.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. I say if you got it and it's free, you have access to it, but there's nothing like having an external hard drive that you have access to at home. Because if your computer dies or the file's corrupted while it's transferring or uploading, you can lose it altogether. But if once you create your movie, your video, you can sit there and back it up to a hard drive, you're good to go. Frothy Moore, welcome. Glad to see you here. Gaming, books, movies, wrestling, TV. Cool. Nothing wrong with that. I'd go check you out. Hope you and your family have a Merry Christmas. Gonna go do the family thing. Yep, I got about 12 minutes, and we're gonna have to do that too. Mike, Casey's over there cooking. If y'all don't hear that, it's deer burgers. Looks like
Salisbury steak.
Salisbury steak, deer burgers. Deer burgers with a sauce. Mitchell said, yeah, and you can buy an external hard drive for $79. Yeah, I mean, you can get a really good one for a huge storage for like $80. I mean, it used to be $200 or more for 5 terabytes, and now you can get them for like $80 to $100 for a good one. But definitely keep backups of your stuff, your photos. Even though Google Photos has them, you may want to go in from time to time and download them to a computer and save them over to a hard drive. If something was happening to Google, all your memories and stuff would be gone. Heather, I know deer burgers sound so good and it smells really good. And Logan's over there helping.
Man, mini burger.
Here, we'll do this.
Oh, Lord.
Well, not when she's been over there.
You got a picture of my butt.
Yeah, I didn't. She's been over getting some of that.
I made a mini Salisbury steak.
He's making a mini burger. Mini Salisbury steak, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of screenshots, especially for now. That's different for a reason. Once you get your order, your stuff's done, you can get rid of it. We will be there in 15 minutes if there's deer burgers, said Mike.
Okay.
Brenda said, I've been downloading all my videos on a SIM card. Yeah, and that's a good way to do it too. But that memory card, if it gets wiped or dropped or stepped on or broke or cracked or lost, it's a little harder to lose a hard drive. Just an idea too. Hey, Rochelle, Brampton Gardner, how you doing? Merry Christmas to you too. So yeah, we get to do our update right before we get to Christmas, and then I guess we'll do this next week as well, and we'll actually do some video sharing on there to do some channel shout outs, and we'll set it up to do it like we was doing before. Because I really like the way I was doing it before, where you enter if you want to be in the drawing, and then we just roll with it from there. Hey, good morning, Annette. Annie's Kitchen and Urban Homestead down there in Australia. Good to see you. Yep, I'm hoping we can start gaining some traction over here on this channel again, but we'll have to see how that goes. Mitchell said, you say that, Steve. My wife has lost 2 of mine. That's why I bought a Synology that you just plug into your Wi-Fi and then I just transfer all the data. Yep. That's what I do like those, Mitchell. I do all of our backups and then put it where I need it to be. So I don't have to worry about it getting lost. Casey's like, you do that. Yeah, that's you. She just tells me when it's full and she tells me to fix it. So we just roll with it. And I'm saving up now to get another hard drive so I can get another backup. Because we had everything from before our first year in YouTube, and then that's we really started ramping up the video footage. But that started eating up a lot of space. So I turned around and saved all that stuff too. And so I filled up one. I believe it was only one terabyte though, and it was just what I grabbed at the time that we could afford. And now I ended up getting a 4 terabyte, and that's what I'm going to get again, just to get copy over and make a duplicate of the other drive. That's of course when I have time. There's Debbie and Hopeland. We are garden gals, and well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We've not seen y'all in a while, Miss Debbie. So Merry Christmas to Stephen, Casey, and family. Yep, and hopefully y'all are doing okay after all the storms that came through down there, Miss Debbie. And hopefully y'all are getting the snow or whatever that's coming through. I know that's almost like a cuss word in Florida because y'all just don't get cold like that like we do. I mean, and even for us, this is going to be weird for us because it's supposed to be -20 wind chill. -20. We don't do negative anything. We don't
do 0.
We don't usually get close to below below the teens. So, a sub-zero wind chill, that's horrible. Rachel said, I'm not sure why I'm backing stuff up. Why not? I'm not sure why I am, why you're not, or why you should be. I want to do it because if our videos ever get lost, or the kids will have copies of it later. And
I like to go back and get old stuff.
Yeah, and sometimes she'll reference videos prior. Hey, I did such video. It's easier to go get that copy than it is to come on here, download the old video from YouTube, which then takes up space on your hard drive, and then you have to go get it, and then you have to delete it again. I can just go get the original and just access what I need from there. And that said it's heading towards 36 degrees Celsius. Is that hot? I'll say, Mitchell, what is that?
50, 60.
Mitchell probably knows. That is 96.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Holy snikey.
That's hot.
Yeah, that's summer for us. That's July.
Y'all are having July 4th.
Yeah, y'all are having like the early July weather that we're the opposite.
That we're missing.
Yeah, Mark's he's down in Florida. David said we're cold here in Florida. I bet. Annette does not like the hot weather. She's on a goal to get ready to move to get her a homestead. So
She don't come to Tennessee.
No, I doubt she's leaving Australia, coming all the way to Tennessee. Hey, but if you're doing that, look us up.
She said she's been looking.
Oh, there's a lot of properties for sale. I've been sending some. I've been seeing over like East Tennessee, West Virginia, Eastern Kentucky has a bunch. Arkansas's got a bunch. But I've been sending a lot of those to Mike Evans. He's looking for a homestead for him and Heather. But they haven't found the right one for them yet. But they're still looking. You got to make sure what you get is right for you. Huh? Because you're under this light. You're not.
You don't.
Huh?
You don't.
I get outside. You stay inside.
I look like my blood's already out of my body.
You look like a bled deer. Brenda said it'll be down to 4 degrees by 7 in the morning. Like tomorrow in the morning, it's supposed to be. Well, she's in Oklahoma, so they're gonna get it before we do.
Woo! Gee,
Ours is supposed to be
Thursday afternoon, night.
Thursday.
Tomorrow. We wake up.
It's
like
2 a.m. Friday morning, it's supposed to be 2.
Snow.
Possible snow.
2 degrees.
Michelle said our high is 18 on Saturday. Yeah, ours is
I know
supposed to
what
be
I
pretty
was
cold.
I like that octopus. After
Oh,
she bit the...
yeah. We watched the video of a lady, they caught an octopus and they had to kill it. So the only way to kill it is to bite it behind the eyes and bite it and hold the bite until it turns white. All the color goes out of the octopus and then you know it's dead. She just like raw bit this octopus in the, Mark says 28 tonight and being single digits Friday and the weekend. I know, Mark. So you're about the same with us. It's supposed to be cold. Okay, so anything below freezing's cold. I haven't got down there yet. You can't jump to the bottom. Let me see. It says
below 50 is cold.
so the high tomorrow is 47, and it's supposed to be 1 tomorrow night, and then 14 Friday degrees Fahrenheit and 6 degrees that night on Friday night, and then Christmas Eve day the high is 23, and then the low's 11. Christmas Eve. No, Christmas Eve day. Back seat reader over here.
Why not? Back to all y'all.
Miss Penny said, yeah. Saw those temps on Ryan Hall, y'all's weather video. Yep. Sorry for all you Southerners getting those cold temps, especially when it's out of the ordinary. I mean, it's different if you live in the northern, like northern Great Plains, Midwest, Midwest, the Northeast. Y'all get weather like that all the time. We don't. So I mean, you say anything below 20, that is cold for us. Mark said, "I'm going to hibernate." Right? That be your Christmas gift, staying inside, staying warm and covered up. Penny said, in Maine here, but I feel bad for y'all still. Yeah. Brenda said, Thursday high is 14, low is 1, and Friday high is 18, low 8. So they're the day before us. Woo! Wesley said, Jesse, help me set up everything for my live tomorrow night. Well, good, Wesley. That's good. Yeah, I have a lot of people do that, and I showed Jesse how to set his up. So it's good to see he's paying it forward, because I sat down with him and him and Lisa and walked through how to set up a live and how to do the giveaways and how to do all that stuff. So I showed them how to do that. So I'm going to see that going forward to everyone else to help other people. As Annette said, tomorrow, Friday, they're expecting 38 degrees Celsius. Oh, gosh. It's even hotter. It's 2 degrees hotter. That's 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Whoo! I had to let that pull, Doug. I thought I might need that conversion kit again. I don't know. I think some people would more than happy to swap places right now. But then they will swap right back again after the weather leaves, though. Exactly. We know what to prepare for. It's harder. I mean, like for us, we don't have snow plows. We don't have, when they do, but not like y'all do up there. Y'all get a foot of snow and y'all still go to school. They get an inch or something like that on the roads down here, and they cancel school, and then there's wrecks all over the place, and need more daylight, make more videos. Yep, that's not another hard part of the winter time is you can't do that. I have something for Hunter from the meetup. It's been back-to-back hurricane storm. Yeah, I know, Debbie. That's why I was glad to see you in that live the other day. I think it was a week or so ago, and I was just to make sure you were all right. Because this has been one thing after the next. So as far as people that's been in Florida, they just kind of got hammered. I mean, some people that we know that have even took breaks from YouTube just to that are content creators, and they've had to take breaks just to be able to get everything lined back out again. Because I mean, you keep getting hammered and you rebuild, you get hammered again, and getting hammered so many times within just a couple of weeks, that makes it really, really hard.
Suffering a lot of pain right now. Pain.
Oh, Logan's feeling pain right now because he popped by the deer burgers. That looks good. It smells good.
It doesn't feel good.
Is Mark okay from the storm? Oh yeah, he's fine. He's been posting some stuff. on Facebook. He doesn't do. He does have a YouTube, but he doesn't put content on there. Everything he posts goes on Facebook. He's our dancing buddy, Mark Owens. He gets cold. He goes south. He goes to Florida, and that's where he hangs out until May. So then he'll come back. Annette says she's trying to convince hubby to downsize and move somewhere cooler. Is there cooler down there? I'm not really sure. I don't know. That's a valid question.
Well, if 96 is too hot for you, you don't want to live any further
Well, she's
south
in
than
Perth,
Tennessee.
so I imagine maybe there's a cooler. I'm not really sure if it's like here. Like Texas is one temperature, then Wisconsin's like the other end. Been too cold to me. That's why bits of me is kind of dormant right now, so I stay in and crap. Hey, nothing wrong with that, Sandy. Orlando, Florida, Saturday is coming down to 32. That's what they're getting out of this.
Orlando?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what Miss Debbie said. She said 32 on Saturday and 31 on Sunday. From like 80.
It's bad during the day
Right.
here.
Wow. That's going to be a lot. Well, Miss Debbie, I'll be saying prayers for y'all down there. I know 32 for Florida is kind of like 0 for us. So, I mean, that's a shock for all your plants, your pets. That's another thing. Make sure, your pets stay warm. They have water or access or somewhere to get out of the cold, because I'm really grateful where we were moved. We're getting kind of settled. We've got our shed. It's getting set up. But we've not got chickens yet. We don't have any dogs or any of that stuff yet. No outdoor animals yet. We want to. We're just waiting to get stuff kind of settled out first before we do that. And it turned out pretty good, because now all this cold weather's coming in, which is supposed to be part of La Nina, which is the cycle of cold weather. So hopefully it's supposed to push out. This is the last year. So I'm hoping there won't be any extreme weird weather like we had last year with all those ice storms and stuff, which we had those videos posted. I had some on here too. Of all the tree damage we had, but there's only a couple trees close to the house until I can get those trimmed. Hopefully next year I can get those at least trimmed back. I know one's going to be gone. One's going to be trimmed up. We can trim up. And then the other one, I've got to have to hire somebody because it is gigantic.
Oh, I need to tell you something I read today.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Me too.
No,
Oh, Logan sounds scared. Give Ryan Hall y'all another plug, right? Go check out Ryan Hall, y'all, for all the weather is going around. Southwest lower corner of is cooler. Oh, okay. Hope summer's not as hot this summer too. It's not supposed to be. I don't think so, Brenda. What?
No.
Oh, you laid it down. Looked at me like you was going to say something.
Nope.
Oh. Had to stop filming to rebuild. Thanks for your prayers about the cold weather. You're very welcome, Miss Debbie. And also, they'll keep praying about the rebuild tonight. I have since you told me about that, and it's a lot going on with everybody, just with the floods, the weather, just the grind of YouTube too. There's quite a lot of people that are taking a break or has taken a break from YouTube that we all know. There's a lot of people taking breaks that just got burnt out. There are people that have decided they're no longer doing YouTube. There's some people there's always people trying to pick up and do YouTube. So, there's always going to be a constant people coming in, but you have to do what's best for you and your family and your household and your health. Because some people, it makes them sick. They run themselves, so hard and doing stuff and tired, and you just can't do it. Jerry said, I'm not complaining about all the cold snap because I remember the brutal summer. Yep. Well, they say, well, I wish it would cool off in the middle of summer. Well, you know what? You're getting the cool off. Is this what you asked for? It's too hot. I can't wait till it's cold again.
Nope. I did not say that one time this summer. Not one time. I sure did not.
Casey was very careful with her words.
I did not complain one bit.
Hey, Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. How you doing? Merry Christmas.
I liked it because I could go outside whenever I wanted, basically.
You can imagine.
Me too.
Put on a jacket. Well, we may have to wait for it to warm up. We'll take y'all out and around. Because right now we have to go around in the golf cart with the cover on to block the wind, which is kind of fun. So we do have Crawdaddy here with us here. It's on the carport. with a cover on it to keep the rain and elements off of it. Yep. Sometimes you got to take a break. That's right, Penny. You do. Sometimes you go through rebranding. Sometimes you have to go through different stuff, or your computer dies or something like that. Like Mitchell had to get a new computer. Josh was working on Skinner Farms was working on getting a computer and different things. And I mean, there's different reasons why we all take breaks, but you need them. Miss Davis said, I just got some new filming equipment. Ooh. That's I look forward to seeing some more of those videos. Well, it is 6:05. She's about got supper ready, so I need to go and eat so I can unpack some more boxes. I know there's one I need to go through, and I got some stuff to do. Mark, I'll let you check your email that you sent, and if there's any questions, I'll get with you on that. Did you email it to me, Mark, or did you send it to Boots and Bounty? Because I don't see anything in Boots and Bounty. But I'll check it, and I'll get with you. I slowed down some because I was getting overwhelmed. It's easy to do, Brenda. You have to do what's best for you. Slow down, go through your paces. One video a week. You can do a live a week, and that's not bad. You can do a short a week, and it's still one upload. Logan's got slap stuff. That's the hair stuff. Put them up. Oh gosh. I have to buy everything new again, and it hasn't even been a year. I understand, Mark. I'm sorry to hear that. And you had to really decide if that's what you want to do, because that is a big expense. Tell myself not to complain in summer because of what comes soon. Yeah, what comes in summer, you're going to get the exact opposite in winter. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to get ready to get off here, and I'm going to go eat and get some of this other stuff done before bed because I have to get up early in the morning for work. The kids are on winter break. I'm not. I do miss that since graduating and going back to work and being a grown-up, like Casey said. Got a job and back to working. I do miss having those couple of weeks off with the kids, being able to sleep in and all that good jazz. But that is no longer the case. Mm-hmm. But thank you all for being here tonight. The ones that were here, the ones that watched this on replay, greatly appreciate you. And I've had a lot of people ask when I was coming back. So I'm glad to see y'all here. If y'all have some questions, be looking forward to it. Miss Annette said, has Casey finished the book?
Yes, and I gave it to Emma.
Yep, and she's passed it on to Emma, and it's for Emma to start reading now. Annette, Merry Christmas to y'all. Hey, Kim, Feathered Friends Homestead. You're not late. You got here right on time because we were just wrapping it up. I will be doing this next Wednesday. So next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, we'll be doing the help desk again. There'll be less catch up because I've actually enjoyed just sitting here and being able to catch up with y'all and let y'all know how we've been. Mark, I'll be looking for that email. So next Wednesday at 5 p.m., we'll do this again, and we will do some answer some questions and watch some videos like we did before. Because again, this channel here is to help y'all grow y'all's channel. So let me know what y'all want to see or what y'all like to do, and we'll work on that. After next week, I'm gonna have to see. I may move it to Tuesdays. If y'all have any thoughts on that, please send me an email or a text or write me on Messenger. Y'all can pretty much reach me either place anytime. Or you can write me on Boots and Bounty. I'll get it over there as well. So y'all be safe, take care of each other, and stay warm. And we will see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.
Bye.